Hey, thank you for being here today for Core Power. This is a yoga inspired sequence with focus around the 360 core. So that's our front body, back body, and side bodies. We'll start together in a supine position, whether it's a shavasana shape, a bound angle shape, feet flat to the mat. Well, let's all bring the left hand to heart and our right hand onto our bellies. We use the first few moments today to just connect to self, check in with breath, check in with your energy. We all carve out time in our day for this practice for many different reasons. So I invite you over the next few breaths to connect to what it is you may need from the next 20 minutes or so. Whether you're here to take a mental break from your day, maybe you need to create some heat, some fire, some strength in the body. Maybe you're looking for some motivation, some drive to take on whatever is waiting for you when you leave the mat today. And for whatever reason you have landed in this space, know that your breath and your body will be your ultimate guide as we move in and out of different shapes and exercises. On your next breath, draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug as you squeeze in tight. And then send your legs and your arms up towards the ceiling as you extend your arms and legs straight. Can you invite a slow circular motion into your wrists and your ankles? And then slowly bring your knees to a 90-degree angle bend and take your hands to your thighs. Slowly hover the back of your head and your shoulder blades up away from the mat. We'll use this as an opportunity to connect to core engagement. So you'll feel your navel draw down towards your spine. Okay. You might even start to feel a bit of heat fire up in that midline. Option 1, you can stay right here. Option 2, keep this engagement, but slowly bring your hands to the base of your skull. Use a slight traction to lengthen the back of the neck. Then slowly extend your right heel towards the top of your mat and guide your right elbow towards your left knee. You will move into these slow twists. Bring your knees back together. And other side, left heel will extend long, left heel or left elbow towards your right knee. Slowly come back through center. We're moving slow for 6. Come back through center. Keep your shoulder blades lifted, back of your neck long, 5. Back through center. Keep drawing your navel down, 4. Slowly pull in. Last 3, you can do it. Back through center, 2 more. Twist. Come back through center. Last one, twist. Come back through center, pause and hold. Stay for 1 more inhale breath. Exhale, soften the back of your head, shoulder blades to your mat, and give your knees another squeeze in. Take your hands to the back of your knees, rock and roll along your spine, back and forth a couple times, and meet in Navasana boat pose. Okay, so we create a V shape with the body, charge through your heels, toes flex back towards your shins. Can you give your shoulders a big roll up towards your ears and then down your back? Right away, you can take pressure out of the low back by dropping your feet flat to the mat. Okay, and you're welcome to stay here. Another option for support is to keep your hands in behind your knees. And if you'd like a little bit more, you can reach your arms towards the front of your space, palms open towards the ceiling, okay? At any point, you can come back to either one of your first two options. Okay, if you have your palms open towards the ceiling, we'll add slow, high, and low movement. With your inhale breath, can you extend your legs long and hover your upper body an inch or two from the mat? As you exhale, squeeze back up into your boat pose. Again, inhale breath, low boat. Exhale, high boat. Can you keep your chest lifted, gaze lifted? Only 3 more, slow open and squeeze in. Okay, 2 more. Slow open and squeeze in. 1 more time, slow lower. Squeeze in, inhale breath. On your exhale, drop your feet, wrap your arms around your shins, round your forehead to your knees. Okay. On your next inhale, open up, take your hands in behind you. Spread your fingertips wide. Walk your feet in so that your heels stack in below your knees. Reverse tabletop. On your inhale, can you press into your feet, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, slow lower your hips back down to the mat. Again, inhale, press up, lift, squeeze your glutes, and exhale, slow lower. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, press into your feet, into your hands, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, big stretch for the front of the body. And as you exhale, slow lower. Cross out your ankles, roll over onto all fours, tabletop. Spread your fingertips wide, knees stack in below hips. Take a moment to reconnect to your breath and check back into your body. Okay. Tuck your toes under on your inhale breath. Can you lift your knees an inch or two from the mat? So draw your navel in towards your spine, dome across your back body, and let your breath stabilize you here. Okay, as you inhale, create some length along your spine, crown of your head extends forward. As you exhale, what would it feel like to draw your navel in towards your spine? Okay, inhale, breath, create that length, almost lightness in the body. Exhale, draw in, activate. 1 more time, inhale, breath. Exhale, draw your navel to your spine, strong core, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling, charge your heels down towards the mat. We'll come off the hands by walking towards the back of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. As you inhale, rise all the way up. There's a full body stretch. Let this feel good as you lift up through your chest, fingertips to the sky, maybe even a gentle back bend. Exhale, breath, slow hinge all the way down, forward fold. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Let's find a plank pose, pause, and hold. Okay. Spread your fingertips wide. Fire up your core, your glutes, your quads. You always have the option to use your knees for support here. So check in with your body. Okay, we're not forcing, we're not pushing past an edge. We're kind of exploring the strength that's available in this moment. Okay, so stay for an inhale breath wherever you are. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Let your gaze fall between your heels. Inhale breath, come forward to your plank pose. Remember, you can use your knees. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Can you take 3 more rounds with your breath? Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press back. 2 more, slow, steady breath. Close your eyes if there's comfort there. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, inhale, breath. With your exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Stay high on your tiptoes, look forward and walk all the way to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, shoulders down and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. There's your full body stretch. Exhale, hands meet to heart center. Heel toe your feet in hip distance. With your inhale, bring your arms overhead. Lengthen your side bodies. Exhale, sit back into chair pose. Weight is in your heels. Wiggle your toes if that helps to shift your weight back. Hey, and we'll do a little bit of work for the obliques. Yes, the lower body is on, so use your strong quads, your strong glutes. When you're ready, draw your hands to meet at heart center and see if you can sink in a little bit deeper. Okay, with your inhale breath, lengthen your torso. On your exhale, can you slowly twist towards the right side of your space, not hooking the elbow quite yet, using the core to support you. Inhale breath to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Keep your hover. Inhale breath, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale breath. Exhale, twist. Now hook your left elbow to your outer right thigh. Palms press in towards one another. Navel draws in. Lengthen through your torso with your inhale. Twist a little bit deeper with your exhale. Inhale will bring you back through center. Lower body is steady. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet out hip distance. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back into high plank. Okay. Inhale, shift forward to your tippy toes. Lower your knees down to the mat, slower than you want to. Elbows graze your rib cage as you come all the way down to your belly. Okay, let's add a bit of work for the back body core with cobra pose. We'll move with breath. Tops of your feet flat to the mat, elbows draw in. With your inhale, can you peel just your chest away from the earth? Hip bones press down, tops of your feet press down. As you exhale, slow, lower. Two more like that with breath. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Okay, so the work is from the back body. Inhale, lift. Use your glutes. Squeeze as you lift up. And exhale, slow, lower. Press into your palms. Child's pose. Stay for an inhale breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root through your palms, so lift your hips, charge your heels down. We'll add a little bit in down dog this time. Lift your right leg up and back behind you. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. Okay, draw your navel in towards your spine. Your core is working in this pose. Ribs knit in. Okay, create even more length along your spine. Come high onto your left toes. Bring your right knee to tap your right elbow or tricep. Slowly kick your right leg back up. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Again, right knee to right elbow tricep. Kick up and back. One more time. Right knee to right elbow tricep. Big kick up and back, pause and hold. Rise up high to your left toes, look forward. Right foot will land at the top of your mat for a lunge. Okay, so right foot is flat, knee ankle stack. Stay high on your left toes. Press the back of your right knee or left knee towards the ceiling to fire up your quad and your glute. Option to keep your left knee on the mat. Crescent lunge with your inhale, rise up. So you're here with the knee elevated, or you can lower the knee down for support. Wherever you are, our focus is the core. So draw everything in and up, navel in, ribs knit in, upper body is tall. Okay. On your inhale, lift and lengthen through your upper body. Keep the stability in your core. As you exhale, hinge forward, sweep your fingertips back behind you, squeeze into your shoulder blades. Inhale, breath will bring you back up through center. Exhale, slow hinge. One more time. Inhale, breath, come back up through center. Exhale, slow hinge, pause and hold. Inhale, breath to create even more length. Exhale, stay where you are. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lower your fingertips to the mat. Step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, let that go. Inhale, root to rise all the way up, full body stretch. Exhale, hands meet at heart. Okay. Bring your feet together to touch again, okay? Chair pose, inhale, arms reach up, exhale, slowly sit back. It will work our oblique twist on the other side. Bring your hands to meet at heart center. Keep your hips low. Fire up your strong quads and glutes. Navel to spine. Keep that length along your spine. Inhale, breath. Exhale, slowly twist towards the left. We're using the strength of our midline to stabilize us, not leverage from the elbow quite yet. Inhale, breath, lengthen. Exhale, slow twist. Okay, inhale, breath, lengthen. I was cheating there for a second. Exhale, slow twist. Okay, we're still at that hover for one more inhale breath. Exhale, twist. Now you can softly hook right elbow to outer left thigh. Keep your hips low, weight back in your heels, palms press in. Your inhale creates the length. Exhale to slowly twist. Keep that stability. Inhale, breath. Exhale, twist. One more inhale and exhale. Slowly come back through center. Stay, stay, stay. Forward fold. Ha. Exhale, breath out. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back into plank pose. Use your knees for support. Shift forward to your tippy toes. Slow lower all the way down to your belly. Okay, once again, this is for the back body. We'll take locust this time. Take your arms to your side bodies. Reach your fingertips out or interlace your hands behind your back. The bound variation might feel nice for you today. With your inhale, everything comes off the mat. Lift your feet, your legs, your hands, your arms, your chest. Squeeze into your glutes. Fire up your back body. Gaze can be slightly forward. As you exhale, soften back down to the mat. Can you take two more like that? Inhale, breath, lift up. Exhale, slow, lower. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, slow, lower. Hands to the mat. Child's pose. Press up and back. Pause for a breath or two in child's pose. Catch your breath, calm your body. Exhale will bring you to a downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Okay, see if you guys can tap into the heat, the energy, the tapas, that inner fire, okay, to keep you moving. We have the other side. Left leg will kick up and back. Bend your left knee, stack your hip. You can pause for a moment here, enjoy this stretch before we add the core work. Come up high onto your right toes. Left knee taps left elbow or tricep. Slowly kick up and back, bend your knee, stack your hip. Again, slowly, left knee to left tricep, and kick up and back. One more time, left knee, left elbow, tricep. Try to tuck everything in tight. Slowly kick up and back. Okay, come high on your right toes, look forward. Left foot will land at the top of your mat. There's your lunge. All right, remember, you can lower your back knee. This is a great place to be. Okay, option to keep your back knee lifted. Can you fire up your quad, your glutes? Everyone, let's reach arms up overhead, stack shoulders over hips. Hey, so your lower body is so strong and stable. And then bring your awareness to your core. Navel draws in, ribs knit in, shoulders stack up over hips, arms overhead. Inhale, breath to lengthen. On your exhale, slow hinge forward as you sweep your fingertips back behind you. Think torso hovers just above left thigh. Inhale, breath, come back up through center. Exhale, slow hinge. Okay, I think one more full round, yeah? Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, slow hinge, pause, and hold. Okay, we're in a static hold. Can you find the tapas, that inner heat, that inner drive, that you can work through whatever's coming up for you here? Take an inhale breath. Stay for your exhale. Inhale breath. Exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Pause and hold it. We're slightly different this time. Okay, plant your right hand flat to the mat. Spread your fingertips wide. Roll your right heel to the right side of your space. Step your left foot back to a side plank. Okay, now right away you can modify your side plank by lowering your right knee to the mat. You can also use your left foot as a kickstand. Okay, and if you feel like the wrists need a slight break, you can take a forearm side plank variation. Okay, lots of options. Wherever you are, fire up your core. Your navel draws in, your obliques fire up. Reach your left arm towards the ceiling, okay? And if it's okay on the neck and not too much tension starts to build up, you may look up towards your fingertips. Might feel more comfortable to keep your gaze down. Everyone lift your hips up a little bit higher. One more inhale breath. Exhale, let's transition to the other side. Left hand to the mat. Roll your heels to the left. Right arm will reach up. Again, here are your options, you guys. Lower your left knee. Okay, you can still keep your hips lifted. Core, side body are on. Okay, option to take your right foot as a kickstand. Okay, again, you can hold that stability, lift your hips up. Okay, you can also take your forearm, trying to do this gracefully, your forearm variation, if that feels better on your wrist. Okay, wherever you are, lift your hips up high. Okay. And then call upon other areas of your body. So this isn't just your core here. Can you fire up your triceps, your bicep, your strong shoulder, lift your hips, squeeze into your quads, your glutes. Find ease and lightness with your breath. Inhale. Exhale, come through to a high plank. Stay for an inhale in high plank. Child's pose, exhale. Lower your hips to your heels, forehead to the mat, flip your palms open, side out. Next, inhale, palms down, pull yourself forward. Swing your legs to the right or left side. And we will lower all the way onto our backs. Just another exercise or two before we rest in shavasana. The end is near. Stay with me. Okay, draw your knees in towards your chest. Another hug, squeeze in. Whew, catch your breath. Legs, arms extend up towards the ceiling, similar to how we started practice. Eagle legs, can you take your right leg over your left, wrap once, maybe twice. If it's possible, you might hook your right heel to your outer left or inner left ankle, okay? But wherever you are, just try to squeeze your legs in tight. Right arm will wrap in behind and around your left for eagle arms. So eagle would be our standing balancing pose. We're gonna try it here, supine, as we add core work. On your exhale breath, lift everything up. Squeeze your elbows in towards your knees. Your shoulder blades are lifted. Your tailbone is lifted. Try to keep your gaze up towards the ceiling. Back of your neck is long. And as you inhale, extend your arms overhead, toes forward, but try to keep everything wrapped up tight. Again, exhale breath. Squeeze in, lift your shoulders, lift your tailbone. Inhale, open up. Okay, we're here for just 8 more. 8. Okay, lift up. Inhale, open. Okay, use your breath to guide you. 7. And open. Last 6. And open. Whew. 5. Slow open. 4. Exhale to crunch in. Inhale to open. Last 3. Squeeze. And open. Slower than you want to. 2. Open. Last 1. And slow open. Unwind your arms. Unwind your legs. Pause in the sensation of release. Slowly melt your arms down to the mat, land your feet flat to the mat. Allow the natural curve to settle into your low back. Take a moment to release that core work. And here we go to the other side. Draw your knees back in for another squeeze. Legs, arms extend up towards the ceiling. Left leg will cross in front and around your right. Hook in as tight as you can. Left arm in behind your right to wrap around. Okay. On your exhale, lift up. Draw elbows towards knees. Lift your tailbone, lift your shoulder blades. So you should really be drawing down with your navel. Inhale, arms overhead, toes forward, but keep your eagle arm and leg bind. Exhale to squeeze in and inhale to open. All right, friends, we're here together for 8. Squeeze in. 7. Okay, closing the eyes makes it a little bit easier, I think. Last 6. Lift your hips, lift your shoulders. Last 5. And open. 4. Open. We're here together. Last 3. Open. 2. Open. Last one, squeeze in. Slow open. Slowly unwind. Legs, arms towards the ceiling. Close down your eyes if there's comfort there and feel into that release. Allow your arms, your feet to float back down to your mat. Recline bound angle, just like we started practice, soles of the feet together, left hand to heart, right hand to belly. Let that go. Can you feel your breath fill up, expand into your belly, pressing into your right palm as you soften any gripping, clenching, crunching that we just established? What does it feel like to give your muscles now this chance to relax, this heat to maybe start to settle? If there are any final movements you'd like to take before your final rest in shavasana, you're welcome to take those now. You may stay in this shape for your final rest or extend your legs long down the length of your mat. Allow your toes to fall open. Your hands can stay right where they are if that's feeling really nourishing and connected for you, or open up your palms and let your fingertips soften and uncurl. Scan your body from the tips of your toes to your fingertips to the top of your head, and can you feel into any sensation, new energy? Can you lock in any feelings of heat and energy, encouragement, motivation that you're feeling in this moment? Not using it to change or force anything, but knowing that you are strong and capable exactly as you are. I'll leave you resting in this pose today to take in as much time as you can in this place of peace, rest, ease. My hope for you is that you can take a bit of this power and heat, tapas, that inner fire into whatever excites you leaving your mat today, or can guide you through any challenges, obstacles that you may have waiting for you. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up and doing the work here today. Send out a silent thank you to this community of yogis that come here to move and practice together. And thank you so much for trusting me and guiding you with so much gratitude from my heart to yours. Namaste.